is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Honorable Director, Major General J.S. Woman, DSM, Principal Colonel Ramakant Pandey, teachers, and my loving companions. I wish a very pleasant morning to you all. We all have gathered here today to witness a series of free play by physical and emotional tension. It also improves our self-control. The process of moving from ideas to actions teaches the value of practice and perseverance. Hence, let's give a chance to the play artists from Sri Dashmesh Academy to spread the aroma of acting all around. I once again welcome you all.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest, not what we ought to say. The oldest hard-born rose, be that are young, shall never see so much, nor live so long. The tragedy of Lear is deservedly celebrated among the dramas of William Shakespeare. There is perhaps no play which keeps the attention so strongly fixed, which so much agitates our passions and interests our curiosity. Shakespeare wrote King Lear in 1605. His greatness and preeminence as a dramatist are universally recognized. He is superior to others by his many-sided curiosity and extreme diversity of talent. His genius is flexible to a marvelous degree. He shows equal aptitude for the tragic and the comic, the sentimental and the burlesque, lyrical fantasy and character study, portraits of women and of men. A very good morning to one and all present here. Honorable Director Sir, Principal Sir, esteemed judges, respected parents, teachers and my dear friends. Today I stand in front of you to let you know about the play King Lear. We all are affected by the behavior of our near and dear ones. This play is no exception to that. In this play, we'll witness how people play with others. We'll also witness selfish display of characters and which results in the agony of their dearest ones, and how gullibility of one's character invites others' disappointment. It is the story of a gullible father who falls victim to the sycophancy of his own daughters and suffer in dreadfully horrible ways. So without wasting any time, let's see these marvelous performances.
I shall disclose my secret scheme, divide my kingdom among my highest. Bring that map of my kingdom to me. I want you all to tell that I have divided my kingdom in 3 parts. As I have grown old, so I should vest down my responsibilities on my younger ones, so that I can die without the responsibilities of my kingdom. Gondrel is my eldest daughter, so I let you speak first of all.
Sir, I love you more than I can express in words. You are dear to me with the light of mine. I love you more than I love the freedom of confinement and freedom of action. My love is so neat that the words are weak to express it. I love you beyond all the comparison in which I have tried to show my love.
What is left for me to say? I can only love my father in silence, but I don't know how to express my feelings.
In that case, I give you the ownership of this whole territory of my kingdom, which extends from this line of the map to this line. It contains extensive meadows, rivers full of abundant waters, shady forests, and many more things.
Thank you, sir.
Now, what my dearest Regan has to say.
I'm made of the same stuff as my sister Laura, and I regard myself as her equal in the amount of my love for you. In my loving heart, I feel that my sister has won her words already despite the exact kind of love I feel for you. In comparison with my sisters, I find myself quite poor. But yet I am not poor in my love. Because I'm sure that my love for my father is pure, genuine, and more weighty than the words which can I use to express it.
In that case, I hereby give you the ownership of this third share of my kingdom. This share is none less than given to your elder sister Gondrel, and will first belong to you, and after you to the children to whom you will give birth.
Thank you, sir.
Now speak, Cordelia, what you can say to earn the richest share of my kingdom that either of your sisters have been given.
I have nothing to say, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
If you will speak speak nothing, then you will get nothing.
My lord, I'm in no position to express the feeling that I have in my heart. I love your majesty as much as my duty as a daughter requires. I love you neither less nor more than that.
What do you mean, Cordelia? You have nothing more to say? I would ask you to improve upon your words. Otherwise, you will get nothing from my kingdom.
My good lord, I return to those duties which you perform for my sake, which are now fit to return, as they are the right duties. Accordingly, I shall obey you, love you, and honor you the most. My sisters have said that they love you exclusively, and their heart is only meant for you. If that be so, why they have got husbands?
But do these words spoken by you really and fully express the feelings of your heart?
Yes, my lord, it fully express the feeling that I have in my heart.
You are so young. You would word of love?
Yes, my lord, I'm so young and true.
Then let it be so. Let your truthfulness in speech, then be your dowry. I swear by the holy sun, I swear by the magical practices, and I swear by the functioning of planets which influence their existence on earthly life, that I no longer guide you as my daughter. I disown you.
Your Majesty, let me speak a word.
Keep quiet, not come between a dragon and its beauty. I love this girl the most, and I had regarded her the closest to me. But this girl had a failed to please me with words of love and affection. I have disowned her now.
In years, I have always honored you as my sovereign, loved you as my father and prayed for wisdom. Leaving you, I prayed that.
I have my sword in the weekend. Shut up, otherwise I will pierce it in you.
Let the sword pierce me, even though its sharp pierces that part of the body where the heart is situated. What can you do, old man? Do you think that a duty-minded man like me shall be afraid and shall refrain from speaking when you, a powerful man, into flattery?
Then I want to speak not anymore if you value your life.
I have never valued my life more than a stake or a wager with which I took courage to fight against your enemies.
Get away from this place and don't stand here again in my presence.
Use your better judgment, dear, and let me be your true counsel.
Now by Polo.
I also swear by the god Polo.
I want to speak not anymore
And
then.
I tell you, king, it has no effect on me.
Oh, swear.
Go ahead and kill me and bestow the reward due to me upon those who give you misleading advices and try to bring about your death. My advice to you is that you should take back the authority and the power we have already conferred.
You just like out here, you have tried to come between me and my words, which no one ever has dared to do before. And if you dare to do that again, I'm sure that I will kill you.
Since you determined to act this, I bid you farewell. There can be no freedom in this country. You are not only mentioning me, but the freedom also.
And now I Duke of Burgundy, you and this king are competing for my youngest daughter Cordelia's hand in marriage. I wanted to ask that what's the minimum amount of dowry which you expect from me? What's the least amount of dowry without which you will withdraw your suit?
Most your majesty, I desire no more than your highness has already offered, because I know you will not offer less than you have already decided to offer.
Right now, Burgundy, I love this girl the most, and I had regarded her the closest to me, and I decided that I will give my kingdom's richest estate to her. But now I have disowned her.
I don't know what answer I can make to such a proposal.
She suffers from several disadvantages, sir. She has no friends, no dowry, and the only thing she now has is my curse and my hatred.
Pardon me, your royal majesty. No man can choose such a girl as a wife on such grounds.
Right, sir, you can leave her.
So strange. Only a little while ago, this girl was the main object of your love. She was the object of a praise, but now, in one moment, she must have committed some very horrible deed. As to make her appear inhuman, or the affection which you have been feeling for her must now appear unjustified.
I have humble request to make your majesty. You are angry with me just because I don't know the art of talking too much and I don't use the word of flattery. If that's the case, I want you, everybody, that you have tried me of your kindness and favor. Not because I've done anything wrong, anything wicked, any murder, or any evil deed. Just because I don't know how to sugarcoat people. Is that my crime?
It would have been better if you had not been born at all, and if you had born, you had failed to please me with your words of love and affection.
Is that the only reason why your majesty is not giving him his daughter? Some persons are by nature reserved and reticent. Such often omit giving expressions to their inner thoughts which they actually intend to put into effort. Is that the case with Cordelia?
Royal King, if you give that much story to Cordelia, which you yourself has decided and has proposed, then I would be prepared to marry Cordelia and make her the Duchess of Burgundy.
I have not committed to her, sir. I have taken a vow, and I shall stick to my vow.
In that case, having lost the goodwill of your father by your attitude, you have now to lose me as your husband.
Since the love of Duke of Burgundy depends upon the worldly status, money and wealth, I am not prepared to marry him.
Fairest Cordelia, even though you have no dowry to bring with you for your husband, I regard you as being rich, virtue of your nobility. Even though you are not forsaken by your father, yet you are worthy of being accepted as the most. They have come forward to claim you, along with your virtues, and to marry you.
You can have her Royal King of France, because now I don't have any daughter by the name of Cordelia, and I don't want to see this girl's face ever again.
Good farewell to your sisters.
You both are like jewel in the estimation of a father. But I know the reality of both of you. Being your sister, I can reveal your face with their true names. But I don't want to do that. I just want you to take care of my father with full affection. Do not teach us our duty.
You should devote all your effort to please your husband who accepted you as a charity gift. You are free to show our father the obedience which was accepted from you, and you therefore deserve a lack of affection from your husband which you lack towards your father.
Time will relieve the false and cunning persons like you.
Come, fair Cordelia, let us leave this place.
Since the king had fallen to words of flattery, he now faces dauntless tasks, and very soon he is forced to face dreadfully brutal realities of life. He now sees how one by one his four daughters, whom he trusted the most, are going to play foul with him. The very impact of these events lead the king to insanity. Finally, he is saved by his true daughter, the one who loved and respected him without any greed. You see me here, you gods, a poor old man, as full of grief as pain, wretched in both. If it be you that stirs these daughters' hearts against their father, fool me not so much, to hear me tamely. Touch me with noble anger, and let not women's weapons, water drops, stain my man's cheeks.
You are an excellent fellow, when there was no need to take any notice from the first. Now, you are a gatekeeper with no zero figure before they to give it better. Now, I am here in a better position than you are, because I am a fool while you are nothing whatsoever.
Sir, not only this fool who has your permission to do and to say whatever he pleases, but other attending also disrespecting us and keep attending to controllers. They become wrong and let it go. My behavior. That is not acceptable.
Hey, the sparrow feed young one of the cuckoo. When this young one of the cuckoo grows big, it tries to make it grow itself by hitting the head of sparrow.
Are you really my daughter?
I wish you can make use of your excellent wisdom which I knew you have shown. I wanted you to put aside this state of mind which taken you from the right course of action.
should not be a fool. There is something more wrong. When a daughter can't give instruction to her own father.
Does anyone in this room recognize me? I'm not easily clear. He has never walked and talked in the way which I'm walking and talking. Where are my eyes with which I could see things rightly? I've even lost my intellectual power with which I could judge things rightly. Am I even awake?
You are not there, but you are mere shadow.
I want an answer to the question, who am I? Judging by the outward signs of kingship, judging by the tests of knowledge, I am here. Now I have daughters who should obey and respect me. But their actual behavior falsifies their belief.
You are a Lear, but now a different Lear. When a daughter starts giving instruction to her royal father.
What is your name, dear lady?
Sir, this is a nice surprise. On your part, it's quite new. With other silly games which you have played, I wanted you to understand my intention correctly. As you become old, you should act and talk wisely. Here you are keeping 100 knights to depend upon you. They are of no use. You must find them.
Darkness and devils. And dear damn, you have said.
Sir, you are hitting my technical servant. And your disorderly out of mind being a superior disrespectfully.
He who repents of sanction when become too late comes to grief.
Sir, what is the matter? Please control your anger.
You want a heartless creature vindicated by men are the men of certain qualities and they know each and every detail of the duty which they have to perform.
Sir, I am so innocent, I don't know.
Oh God, is this possible that you are unaware of this cause? Oh God, hear me. Honest nature, hear me. If it was your choice to make this creature control, then make control something in the kingdom of hell. Make God shut all of his curses on her so that she never prospers in her life.
Have you heard him?
I cannot be biased against him.
Do not bother yourself to know anything further about this matter, but let some mood find an outlet in valid thought. Old age make a man talkative and render so incapable of their actions.
What? What is this duty of a false Zemanites?
Sir, what's the matter? Please control your anger.
I will tell you later. It's the first thing that you have got the ability to shake my marriage in such a bad and disastrous manner. Today you are the only reason for the grief which I have. Today you are the only reason of my tears. Actually, you are not worth of the tears which I'm shedding.
I bid you to keep quiet, Oswald. Where are you? Come here. Your sir is more smarter than a fool. Don't go. Let's go. After your master, don't let her here.
My uncle Lear, please wait. Take me with you.
Surely, and you're glad to see me. I'm saying that you are glad to see me. If you are not glad to see me, I will not regard you as my daughter.
I entreat you, sir, have patience. I would rather think that you are underestimating my sister's willfulness towards you. That she has fallen short of the sense of duty.
What are you saying, Regan? What makes you say that?
I cannot believe that my sister would be in the need to perform her duty.
My curse is on her.
Oh, sir, you're an old man now. Your life, which is at present, will soon be seized by death.
Do you mean to say that I should go and beg pardon? Have you been right? That's how foolish this look.
Oh, sir, do not speak in this way, sir. These are unsafe things which you are about you. Not my sister.
I will never touch her again. She looked at me dancing and I. The time comes to forwards and my eyes. I will never turn to her.
Oh, you good man, how shall I live and walk without you forever? My life will be too short, and every degree of rescue from me to you will prove to me in a
The very fact that you
I request all staff members to put their mobile on airplane mode. बोलो तो चेक करो सारे माइक चेक कर ले बोलो तो एक बार हेलो एक और माइक नंबर वापस कर फाइव नंबर माइक फाइव एक ही
up the game.
Use your own knowledge in this matter, and you'll see everything is the best. Even if they are not their father, they should have played some pity towards you. For this face expected to be set against that wicked dreadful storm. For this face expected to be against with the element of this thick hair as his only protection. That night was so stormy and windy that I should have given shelter to my enemy's dog, even if it has bitten me. But that greedy person do not give shelter to their own dad, who raised them up, who gave them love.
Ma'am, it would be best if you speak to him.
Father, how are you feeling?
You have done me an injustice by taking body out of grave. Where I am? In hell?
Son, do you recognize me?
Your spirit, right?
His mind is still wandering.
Ma'am, leave him alone for a little while. He is still asleep.
Where I am? Where have I been? This is the bright sunshine I'm looking at. If I would see any other person as blinded as me, I would die with pity for him.
Sir, please look at me. Stretch your hand in order to bless me.
Not that you are showing real. Yes, of course, they are real.
Stop that!
I'm a foolish man who fell for flattery and failed to understand your true love for me, daughter. Forgive me, please.
Dear Father, no amount of money can equal the love that I have for you. Seeing you in this condition, tears my heart apart. I will take care of you, no matter what. You were my father, and you will remain my father forever.
With this, we come to the end of this great play. We see how, as humans, we may waver in different directions in order to satiate our never-ending desires. Thus, Shakespeare has rightly said that as flies to wanton boys are we to the gods. They kill us for their sport. Thank you very much for your kind listening and patience.
Thanks, participants. Now I welcome Sanvi from class 6B to present her poem in English.
Good morning. I am Sanvi from class 6B. Today I am going to recite a beautiful poem, Beauty. Beauty is seen in the sunlight. Beauty is seen in the sunlight, the trees, the birds, corn growing and people working or dancing for the harvest. Beauty is heard in the night, wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting. Anything in earnest. Beauty is in yourself. Good deeds, happy thoughts that repeat themselves. It is in your work, in your dreams, and even in your breast. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you, Sanvi. Now I give my second call to our second group of play artists to put up their play.
Good morning, everyone. We, the artists from Team 2, are here to put up our show based on the theme conflict. It's a humorous one-act play written by Wade Bradford, who is a famous playwright, published author, and Los Angeles-based English professor. His plays are played in theaters, schools, and universities. The play Conflict shows the significance of the conflicts, trouble, and problem in human life. The play is a very amusing explanation of how we create stories in which the individual creates, in which so here goes our play.
A story begins. A child is born. He grows into a man. He experiences happiness. He experiences sadness. He meets a girl.
Hello.
They fall in love. They get married.
Will you be?
They go on their honeymoon. They have 4 children. Three children. The children grow up and move away.
Bye, kids.
Now, there's a 50-50 chance that he and his wife divorce.
Sorry. Bye.
All alone. The man grows older, and dies. The end. Not very satisfying, is it? And why? The story has no conflict. Conflict is a struggle, a battle, a challenge, an agony, a goal that seems forever out of our grasp. And we, as an audience, desire, we demand that our characters should experience some conflict. And why do we cause hardship for our main character? Why must he be tortured emotionally and sometimes physically? Because it's fun to watch. He stands the man, but he cannot become a hero until I, the narrator, gives him some conflict. We need something on the stage. Something. An object that will elicit desire and ultimately suffering. Excuse me, madam? Yes? Do you have something in your purse that we could use?
Oh, like what?
A stick of gum or eyeliner perhaps? The first thing you find will do. We simply need an object for the desire of our protagonist.
I'm afraid all I have is a curriculum.
Excellent, thank you. Now, we can begin the story again and generate enough conflict to please the cruelest of the audiences. A story begins. A child is born. At the age of 3 years,
I am free.
at the age of 3 years, he discovers that he absolutely loves candles. All right, dagger. No one knew why the little boy loved the candle. Maybe it was Wondrous Gold's cake. Or maybe it was certainly heavily aromatized. Or maybe it was the fact that he severely lacked vitamin C. Whatever the reason, he wanted this vehicle, but he cannot have it.
You rascal! Get off my property! This is my kangaroo farm!
Our first conflict, man versus man. Our protagonist wants one thing, kangaroo, but the antagonist wants to prevent our hero from getting it.
Oh no! You don't! You ain't getting your fat dirty fingers on my prize-winning kangaroo. I'm building me a fence around my whole farm. You never get one of my kangaroo ever.
No, it's mine.
No!
Mine.
No!
Mine.
I said no!
And so, the forces against the protagonist win the first battle. But when a hero feels that all is lost, that is when a supporting character steps in. Excuse me again? Yes? Do you happen to have a tissue? Why? Yes, I do. Could you offer one to the young man over there? There? Yes. But what do I do? This being his mother, it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes of his time.
Mama.
Well, look, he's searching.
Oh, Junior. Junior, dry your tears with this. Oh. Now tell me, Junior, why are you sad?
Because I want that kangaroo, but I can't afford.
Looks delicious, doesn't it?
Ah.
Can't have it. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
There, Junior. Don't let common English antagonize you. Maybe I have something in my purse that you like. Want to play with this?
No.
A toy car?
No.
Car, please.
We don't want no car keys. I want that kangaroo.
Well, Junior, you are a smart boy. I'm sure you'll find a way to have a kangaroo of your very own.
A kangaroo of my very own?
Yes, here. Maybe this will help you.
The book she gave him changed his life. As soon as he was old enough to read, that is,
The Science of Kangaroo Farming.
years passed by. He memorized the book from one cover to the next. By the time he was 17, he was ready to grow his own delicious melon.
So, now let's start. The soil is just ready. And now, I'll plant my first kangaroo.
So finally, getting around to make your own melon, well, it won't taste as good as mine.
You are wrong about that old timer. My melon would be 1,000 times more tastier than yours. Because I'm planting it with soil, compost, and the most important nutrient, my love.
And yet, there are many variations of conflict in man versus man. There is something far worse than man versus farmer. And there's a new conflict, man versus father.
Son! Hey, son! I have a good news for... Hey, what's that you hiding?
Nothing.
Son, you've been trying to raise cantaloupes again, haven't you?
That's fine.
How very disappointing. And here I was coming to congratulate you, to welcome you into the business as my partner.
But Dad, I don't like those pumpkins.
You don't like those pumpkins? You like these cantaloupes exclusively, don't you?
Yes, I do. And there's nothing you can do about that.
How very disappointing. When you were younger, I wanted to put a stop on this cantaloupe nonsense. But your mother said, it's just a phase, he'll grow out of it. And here you are, rejecting the wishes of your family for this frivolous desire. Well, I'm gonna put a stop to it. I'm gonna prove that way.
Dad, I love you. But if you touch my plants, I'll never speak to you again.
You're rejecting the wishes of your family for this cantaloupe.
Well, yes.
Then I have no son.
But Dad! Dad! Okay, fine. I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I can grow my plant on my own. Don't bother us humans out there, my little sheep. We keep on fighting over pity.
Days passed by without contact with his family until
Mom?
Junior, I brought a blanket for you. Are you sure you are not coming back into the house?
No. At least not until Dad admits that he was wrong.
Well, Junior, your father and I are moving.
Moving? To where?
To Pumpkinville.
But when?
5 minutes. Your father says he'll never come back and we'll never see you again. Oh, look.
Oh, my cantaloupe! It's sprouting!
Oh, Junior, your dreams are coming true. I wish you all the happiness of the world. Goodbye, my little sweet baby boy.
But wait, Mom! Mom, I'll go with you. Don't worry, my little sweet. We'll make it somehow. Now that you are growing, that's all I need.
Man versus nature. As the protagonist tended his garden, the elements fought against him. Man versus rain. Man versus wind. Man versus light. Man versus extreme hard.
Don't worry, little plant. We can make it. At least it's dry heat.
Man versus humidity. Man versus mosquitoes. Extreme cold.
Don't worry, my plant. I'll protect you from the frost.
Months of struggling passed by, and finally the day arrived when all of hope and peace had finally come true.
Oh, my cantaloupe! It's finally here! For long last, I can quench my desires and partake your deliciousness. Now all I need is a melon baller.
But then he encountered a conflict greater than all the forces of the nature. Man versus woman.
Hello,
Why are you looking at me like that?
because I see a man who is no longer a boy, and I am captivated by the sight of him. As I look at your rain-drenched clothes, I can feel the storms you have weathered, all alone, and I wish to end that loneliness. As I look at your hand, caked in dirt, I can feel the struggle you have undergone, the struggle to create beauty, and I wish to join you in your struggles. As I look at your eyes, I can feel them gazing endlessly, searching for love.
As I look at you, I think you're pretty.
And I do find you attractive. So tell me, how long have you been tending this garden?
Almost 9 months.
Wow, that shows that you're committed, that you're earnest and faithful. So tell me, why have you been struggling so?
To bring life into this world.
Wow, I'm sure you'll be a wonderful father someday. Hopefully soon. So tell me, do you really think that I'm pretty?
Pretty, beautiful. I love you. I can share everything in this world with you, even what I hold dearest to my heart. Will you
Yes!
be my wife?
Yes, my soulmate, yes! Let's be together forever and ever. Oh, but you'll have to drop the melon. I'm allergic.
My cantaloupe? But
It's me or the melon. Your choice. And you see, you need some time to think. I'll be waiting over here.
I haven't even tasted it yet.
Don't take too long.
I'm coming, my darling. Maybe just one bite.
Don't get cantaloupe on your lips. I don't want to break out in hives.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that went like that. My cantaloupe!
Oh, lover boy. I waited to consummate the relationship.
Gotta go. Goodbye.
Hey, Doc! I heard, so the melon vines that have got yourself. A measly little garden. Just came by so I could laugh at it.
You heard it right. Remember, you are the person who said that I can never lay hand on a cantaloupe. Well, look what I have.
Cantaloupe? Who cares about cantaloupe? Grapefruit is the new king of produce.
Man versus rival.
My grapefruit is far superior to your cantaloupe.
No, it's not.
It tastes better, it's smoother, rounder, filled with more vitamins. It's sleeker, shiner, firmer, and faster.
Faster? What are you talking about?
You don't believe me? There's only one way to find out. Let's race.
There's no way I'm going to raise my cantaloupe.
Because you know, she lose.
Hey, wait. We will race. And I swear to God, we are going to win this. On three.
What's going on?
1, 2, 3. Hey, you cheater.
I've never seen such a fast and viral grapefruit. Who owns this?
That would be me, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
What? Wait, my love. My soulmate. How could I ever fail thought of landing you? Could you forgive me?
Alak Niranjan! Alak Niranjan! Young man, do not touch that melon!
Why not?
Cause this is cause!
Man versus supernatural.
That's nonsense.
Cause is indeed! I can see it with my third eye!
Wait, you have a third eye?
Yes, and upon nostril! Dark or stars from this melon! All who touch it are doomed! Doomed to a life of agony and a shame!
Doomed? But I have already touched it. I am already doomed. Wait, you have to do something. Please, you have to save me. Please remove this cause.
Man versus con artist.
Give me $50. Abracadabra, gilly shoo! Abracadabra, gilly shoo! There you are. Now the curse is reversed.
Oh, good. Hey, wait. Reverse? What does that mean?
When it was cursed, this melon hated you. This wanted to destroy you. But now, I reversed the spell. Now it loves you. By the way, thank you for the money.
It's love speech? That's ridiculous. It's just an inanimate object. It can't possess feelings. Or can it?
Man versus self, yet again.
Hey, what am I doing? I can't fall for a melon. I am lonely and pathetic, but I'm not insane. I don't love this cantaloupe. I don't love any fruit in this world. I hate fruit. I don't... Who am I kidding?
Junior! Oh, Junior, I'm back from eating! What are you doing?
No?
What's happening?
Is he doing what I think he's doing?
For shame! Do you want that kind of libertine defiling our society?
No!
Man versus society. Ladies and gentlemen of the audiences, you also constitute a part of society. As you can see on the stage, our protagonist is getting to know his cantaloupe in the biblical sense. This is something that will shock and mortify those of decent sensibility. So, as an audience, we must fight against this abnormality. So, if you will, please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Point your finger at the protagonist. Wiggle your finger as we chant, shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Society condemns you and your lusty cantaloupe.
You and you all. Don't judge us just because you don't understand us. We love each other. We are both consenting. And we don't bother humans or vegetables out there. So, who are you to bother us? I said, we love each other, we are together, and will always be. Who dares to stop us? I said, who dares to stop us?
You of disgrace Academy. Forsake your unnatural desires and cast away that cantaloupe.
No.
Do what you say, Junior!
But Mom, it's my cantaloupe, and I'm not leaving it.
Really?
Yes, really.
You would defy the Greek God Jews.
Do you? Aren't you just mythology? Sorry, sir. It's just the thing that I resist to give us something that I would dearest to my heart.
Advertive instead of commanding. You change your ways. Are you for your trade?
Trade? What kind of a trade?
Let's see what I have in my gold bag. Would you give up that cantaloupe for good health?
No.
How about world peace?
No.
Cure for cancer?
Nah.
Eternal happiness?
I have already found it.
Car keys?
I said no. I have made my decision, and I'm not leaving my cantaloupe for anyone or anything.
So be it. Let the world forever know that you are staying. You shall forever wander alone without a friend in the world, with the exception of your cantaloupe. Those who obey my word speak no words of hate to this man. Leave him to his own fate. Hello.
Hi.
Mom! Mom, you are not leaving me
I don't want to be here anymore.
just because of what you said.
And so, the protagonist gained the object of his desire, and yet, all is lost in this process.
Hey, you shut up. Don't make it sound like a sad ending. It's a happy one. After all, I have encountered almost every conflict there is for my cantaloupe.
Almost every conflict?
Yes, almost happy.
But we forgot about one.
Which one?
Man versus narrator.
My cantaloupe! No! You couldn't!
And the object of his desire destroyed. And the protagonist learns something a bit more uplifting and constructive.
Ah, well, that's all.
Or perhaps he will be too consumed by the tragedy, and instead of leaving a lesson, he will become overwhelmed by grief.
My cantaloupe! Well, I am a winner! I am a winner!
And as he gazes at the remains of his beloved, his heart suddenly grows older, and dies. Over broken heart, we could end the story here. Draw the curtains. Or we could speak about the next day when people found him. They scratched their heads. Though the townsfolk never understood the protagonist. They knew how the protagonist wanted to be laid to the rest. They dug a hole in the earth, buried him with the cantaloupe in his arm. Within the grave, the protagonist and the object of his desire became one. And by the upcoming spring, the roots took up hold and upsprouted as a cantaloupe tree.
Hey! Cantaloupes don't grow on trees.
That what makes a such beautiful ending. The end.
With this, we come to the end of this story, with a message that conflicts are an important part of our life. Conflicts bring out our hidden strength and potential. Conflicts do not break us, they make us. Those who are brave, they succeed, and those who are cowards, they die. Hence, be bold and courageous in your life. Thank you.
Next participants, I invite Akshita from class 6A to present a beautiful poem in English.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Akshita and I study in class 6A. Today I stand here to recite a poem on the topic environment. Broken bottles and jagged pieces of glass. Broken bottles and jagged pieces of glass. Watered up newspaper tossed on the grass. Watered up newspaper tossed on the grass, pouring of concrete and tearing off trees, pouring of concrete and tearing out trees. This is the environment that surrounds me. This is the tested on desolate sites. And this is the air, and this is the air that's to sustain life. This is the air that's to sustain life. Life raises the awareness. There has to be something that someone can do. There has to be something that someone can do. Like raise the awareness to those around you. Like raise the awareness to those around you. That if we don't heal problems on our hand, that if we don't heal problems on our hand, then it's your life that's on stake. The destruction of a man. The destruction of a man. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Akshita. My last call is to the third group of play artists to put up their play. Dear audience, prepare to enter a world of dark ambition and supernatural intrigue. Today, we present the legendary tragedy of Macbeth. Follow the path of a noble warrior turned tyrant as he stumbles to the seductive whisper of power, pays the ultimate price for his treacherous deeds. Brace yourself for a gripping tale of fate, betrayal, and haunting consequences of unchecked desires. Welcome to the haunting world of Macbeth. Enjoy the show. Act 1, Scene 1, a desert place. In this scene, witches are found in a heap, uttering some magical words, and they are waiting for Macbeth. Enter Duncan and his two sons and other attendants.
Who is that bloody man telling to come and inform us about what happened in the battlefield?
It seems like he's the brave soldier. Come, my friend.
Yes, my lord. What is the news? The result of the battle is uncertain. The merciless MacDonald is to be a rebel. But brave Macbeth, who deserves this name, has crushed MacDonald, and he said, Macbeth, cut him from our battlements.
Oh, my brave cousin, worthy gentleman,
Not only this, but problem rise from the east.
have our captain solved this problem?
Yes, as the eagle, they attack them eagerly and defeat them. But I am surely wounded.
Go and call the doctor to heal your wounds.
Yes, my lord.
Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Frost.
God save the king.
What's the matter, Lord of Frost?
The traitor Thane of Mordor had joined the king of Norway to his raid toward us. But Macbeth confronted him, and at the end, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness! No more train of murder shall deceive us. Go and sentence him to death with his former title Greek Macbeth.
I will see it done.
What he has lost, noble Macbeth has won. Scene 3. A heath near forest. Enter the witches.
Where have you been, sisters? Killing swine? Sisters, where now? Here and there and everywhere. I have taken journey to many places, visiting sailors' wives and playing with her tricks. Look what I have. Show me, show me. I have a thumb of a pilot. I took it from a shipwreck. A drum! Magnet, just come!
So favorite fall day I have not seen. How far is it from here to the forest?
What are these? Who are these? Dressed in strange dress. You look not like the creatures of this earth. Who are you?
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to the King of London! All hail Macbeth! Hail to the King of London! All hail Macbeth! That shall be the king hereafter!
What do you say?
Do you know the future? Hail! 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 You're lesser than Macbeth, but greater! You're not the happiest Macbeth, but much happier! All hail Macbeth and Macbeth!
Stay, you imperfect creatures. Tell me more. I can't see. Speak. How strange are these creatures? Oh yes, what they had said. They said, your children shall be the kings, and also you will be the king.
The king has happily received Macbeth. You are now the Thane of Border.
What? Can devils speak the truth? The Thane of Border lives? Why do you dress me in a bordered robes?
The Thane of Border was executed, so the king declares you after him.
Glamis and Thane of Border, the greatest is behind. Be glad, my friends, and let us move. The king is waiting for us. Yes, friends, let us move. Act 1, Scene 4. Forest, the palace. Enter Duncan and his two sons.
Have you executed the Thane of Border?
Yes, my lord, and Macbeth is in his way to us.
There is no art to find the mind construction in faith. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. I am now in absolute trust for the gentleman Macbeth.
Young Majesty,
Oh my dearest cousin, I cannot express my gratitude to you. You are the bravest man in the battle.
it is my service and loyalty to you. I thank you, dear king, for your trust.
Oh noble Benbow, you are not left. Come and let me hold you to my heart.
Under your command, your majesty, shall I leave to inform my wife that you will visit us today? I humbly take leave from you.
You shall, my cousin. You see, Benbow, he is a brave man and he is penniless. He wants to give us a welcome to his house. Let us follow him.
Act 1, Scene 5. Macbeth's Castle.
Macbeth,
Yes, yes, I'm coming. Where is he?
he is on his way. May I take a leave now?
Yes. Let's see what he has sent to me. The witches met me in the day of my success. I have known that they have greater knowledge than human beings. They know even the future. with his feet into the air when I wanted to ask them questions. What happened then is that the messenger of the king came to me and told me that I am the king of God. I was astonished. He greets me in the same way the witches greeted me. They also greeted me as the king of Scotland. I wrote this letter to inform you what happened. Keep it as a secret first. Come you spirits, get 10 on mortal thoughts, and sex mirrors, and fill me from the ground to the top foot of direct cruelty. Make take my blood, come take thine, and fall thee in the tunnel's smoke of hell. Great gladness, worthy goddess, greater than both, my dear husband, I received your letter, and I am in happiness.
My dearest love, Duncan will come here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he proposes.
Oh, never shall sunset tomorrow see. Your face, my king, is as a book where men may read strange matters. You must look happy, and things will be arranged in the right way this night.
We will speak about this later.
Do not look so serious, and leave the rest for me.
Now the king arrives at Macbeth's castle at InterHouse. He is accompanied by his two sons and his general Banquo. Lady Macbeth welcomes them warmly and thanks the king for his charge to Macbeth and her. She greets him and expresses her gratitude for paying them a visit that night. The king accepts her greeting and says he is glad to be present in the castle. Act 1, Scene 7. Macbeth's castle. It would be better to do this act quickly, without consequences. If the murder would be done without leading to other consequences. But how? Justice will return it back to me in this world before the hereafter. How can I kill my king, my relative, and who am his subject?
My dearest husband, why have you come out of the room?
We will proceed no further in this business. The king honored me with all his gifts.
Were you drunk when you told me about the desire to become a king? And now you're withdrawing? Don't you have the courage to achieve what you desire? Are you a coward?
A coward am I not. Prithee, peace.
Then you have to prove the contrary and plan for this murder if you're a man as you said.
But if we would fail?
We will never fail. Just gather your courage and do it. While the king is sleeping, we will give his guards a drink, and they will drink till they sleep. And we will commit the murder and charge the guards as being the killers.
But how people will believe that his guards are murderers and not us?
No one will doubt us. We will act as being sorrowful and expressing our grief.
My mind now is made. I will commit such a terrible deed. Let us go now and change our faces. False face must hide, but false heart don't know. Act 2, Scene 1. Court in Macbeth's castle. Now the king retired to bed. Banquo is sitting with his son, Fleance, and then Macbeth joins them. Macbeth and Banquo talk about the prophecies of the witches. Macbeth pretends that he doesn't care about the prophecies. He tells Banquo it is time retire to bed. Banquo goes to bed. Macbeth sits on the stage alone. Let us see what happens. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still.
vision sensible to feeling as to sight or art though, but a taker of the mind, the false creation. Mine eyes are made the fools of other senses, or else for all the rest. I see thee still, and on that lake and dozen drops of blood, which was not so before. There is no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes, now over the one half world. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Act 2, Scene 2. Macbeth's castle. Enter Lady Macbeth and her husband is inside to kill Duncan.
My husband Macbeth is inside. He's about to do it.
I have done the deed. Have you heard a cry?
Only an animal cry.
I heard a voice said, Macbeth shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Don't worry, my love. These are just illusions. Just take the dagger and put the blood on the sleeping servants.
I will go no more.
How weak you are. I'll do it myself. I hear a knocking. Let us retire to our room.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you see the murder of the King Duncan. Macbeth and Lady Macbeth pretend that they had not done anything. In this scene, there is a knocking in Macbeth's door of the castle. Macduff and his followers come to see the king. Macduff felt that there was something wrong with the king. He enters the king's chamber and he is astonished to see the king dead. The murderer, Macbeth, comes and kills the two guards in order to hide his bloody act. Also, Lady Macbeth comes and acts so well by losing her conscience and falls down in front of Macbeth and his followers. On hearing that, the king's two sons, Malcolm and Donald Bain, escaped to England, Ireland, fearing to be accused of the murder. Act 3, Scene 1, Forest, the Palace. Enter Banquo.
You have it now, king. Quarter, glams, all, just as the witches had foretold. Oh, I fear Macbeth had it by committing the wrong act. But still, my sons will be the king, as witches had said. I have to keep it secret now. Oh, they have come. Hail, my friend Banquo. Hail to your majesty. You are invited to our feast tonight. Don't be late. I shall not, my lord. You guard, come here.
What do you want, Your Majesty?
Take 2 men with you and secretly follow Banquo and his son Liens. Kill them and don't come back unless you bring their 2 heads with you.
It's done, my lord. Don't worry.
This genius Banquo poses a threat to my throne. I think he knew my plan of killing the king. He shall no more stay alive.
Why my love is in a miserable state? He's now the king and I'm the queen. Head is still attached by the murder that he committed. My dear love, why are you in a gloomy state?
We have scorched the stake, not killed it. Bango's still alive, and he is the only one I fear the most.
You are the king, and you shall not fear from anything. Look into my eyes. Fear not from anything. I'm supporting you. Come, let us be ready for a feast tonight.
The murderers that Macbeth has charged are now preparing to kill Banquo and his son Cleance. Thus, they succeed in killing Banquo, but his son escapes from assassination. Act 3, Scene 4. Ladies and gentlemen, now Macbeth and his wife host lords and princesses. In their castle, a big feast is made for His Majesty's honor. While they are sitting, the guard comes and informs Macbeth that Banquo was killed, but his son escaped. Macbeth is shocked by hearing such news. Let us see what happened. Enter Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, few lords and princesses. Welcome. I have the honor of your attendance.
Thank you, King Macbeth.
Your Majesty.
What? Everything is done as it was planned for?
Yes, Your Majesty, but
But what?
Banquo's son fled from our hands.
Oh, my fear becomes bigger now. Take your sword and leave.
What, my lord? Are you busy?
No, gentlemen, I'm well.
You shall sit now.
Where I?
In your place.
You cannot say that I have done this. I have not killed you, Banquo.
What, my lord?
Oh! His Majesty is having trouble from his childhood. Shall we leave?
Good night, and better health attend His Majesty.
What happened to you? You were about to disclose our plans.
I don't know. The ghost of Banquo appeared to me. He came to take revenge. I know that.
You seem too tired. Let us have a sleep now.
Act 4, Scene 1. Macbeth, as you have seen, is diving in hallucination. His bloody arms are eager to kill whoever stands against him. So in this scene, the witches appear with a Hecate, a witchcraft. Hecate blames her sister, that is witches, for not telling her that they met Macbeth. She tells them to meet Macbeth in a cave. After this scene, there appears around Scotland Lennox, who doubts the act of Macbeth. He is certain that Macbeth is the killer of Duncan and Banquo, and he will never stop killing anyone who bothers him. Macduff and Malcolm are now preparing to attack Macbeth in Scotland. There again, Macbeth appears in a fourth cave, asking the witches about his fate. Let us see what happened. Enter Macbeth into a dark cave where all the witches are shouting at once. Where are you, witches? Where are you? You witches, I came to ask you a question. Can I speak? Demand! Let me see my fate, my future as a king. Macbeth! Beware of Macbeth! can ever defeat me. Farewell, great witches. Let's forget my professor.
Act 5, Scene 1. Ducey name, Macbeth's castle. Enter a doctor and waiting gentlewoman.
Good evening, doctor. Good evening. Well, I see that your queen has not appeared yet. You said she has been doing some strange thing recently?
Yes, doctor. I don't know why she doesn't appear yet. Oh, my poor queen. She always wakes at midnight and then she goes to wash her hands. She even takes the paper, write on it, read it, and then goes to the bed again. Well, here she is now. She will walk down to that place and washes her hands.
Such a terrible sight is this.
Out! Damn spot! Out! I say, get out of my hand! I get nowhere. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
Oh Lord, it seems that your queen have made some unnatural actions and that caused her unnatural troubles. Good night, lady. Her state is heartbreaking.
Good night, doctor.
The English army is now approaching Macbeth Castle. It is led by Malcolm, Macduff and the English king. People also from Scotland are ready to support them against Macbeth, who become a pure murderer and bloody tyrant. While Macbeth is in his castle, careless what is going to happen, he still believes what the ugly witches have told him, that no man born of a woman can ever touch him. He is busy with the doctor who comes to cure his wife, Lady Macbeth. The doctor tells him that he cannot cure his illness because the remedy within her hand, he cannot do anything. Act 5, Scene 4. Enter Malcolm, Macduff, Stuart, his son and other soldiers.
Where are we now? In which wood?
In the wood of Burnley. Come here.
Yes, my lord.
Let each soldier cut a branch and carry it in his hands while marching.
It will be done, sir.
March, you soldiers, march. Macbeth's end is now approaching. Act 5, Scene 5. Enter Macbeth.
Now, having informed all the soldiers to be ready for any attack, prepare them all. We have a war, and we should be strong to protect this land. What is that noise?
A cry of a woman, my lord.
Go and see. What is that noise?
My lord, my lord. The queen, my lord, is dead.
Oh, my queen. She should have died hereafter. There could have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Freeze in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterday have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Up, up, brief candle, light
but a walking shadow, a poor player.
Sir, the messenger said that the boat is moving.
You're a liar and a slave.
Believe me, sir.
Go and see who makes noise.
He goes outside and is killed by Macduff.
Turn and fight now, villain. You're the last man that I will fight. Get back. I will not fight. You will not escape. You will be killed now. I have magic that protects my life and cannot be harmed by any man who is born of a woman. You were deceived by the evil spirit. For Macduff was not born in a natural place. He was ripped untimely from his mother's womb before his birth was due. May a curse falls on you and on those bitches who told me this. Now I shall fight you, to kill you or to kill me. Come outside and fight me like a man.
They go outside and fight.
जाके देख लो फिर कहना कि
This is the end of the tyrant Macbeth, the one who believes in the witches and his superior ambition. Follow not, my dear audience, beware, fall in such deeds. Oh, my dearest cousin, I cannot express my gratitude to you. You are the bravest man in the battle.
It seems like he's the brave soldier.
Come and fight now, villain. You're the last man that I will fight. Don't worry, my love. These are just illusions. I have to keep it secret.
God save the king.
Oh, my poor queen. Her state is hard to be fixed.
My lord, the queen, my lord, is dead.
You shall sit now.
Where are we now?
Fairies fall and fall is fair. Oh, my bloody fall, they will fill the air.
The short lesson learned from Shakespeare play Macbeth is that unchecked ambition can lead to moral corruption, destruction and tragic downfall. But in recognizing our faults, we can find our strength to redeem ourselves and shape a brighter tomorrow. So let us all carry the light of wisdom with us in our journey of life. Thank you. Thanks, participants. With this, we came to an end to this competition. May I now request our respected principal, Colonel Ramakant Pandey, to say some words about this program.
Before I start talk about anything about the program per se today, let me first congratulate all the students who took part and acted in these plays. Believe me, they have done better than what I had expected. Maybe my expectations were lower, but perhaps I was wrong. Let me accept that I was wrong. They have done exceptionally well as far as the acting part is concerned. So congratulations to all students. And of course the congrats to the teachers as well, because the power behind the curtain, they must have guided them. I never knew that my students, especially the male students, can really speak English so well. They really do a very good job. Excellent job, teacher. Drama is a strong medium, very, very strong medium. All of you know this. We all have been seeing plays, dramas since our childhood. There is not a single one who would not have ever seen a play. One of the very popular play based on an epic, Ram Leela. At least not only North India. Actually, I saw Ram Leela in the South also. Many of you must be knowing that one of the most popular dramas in India, certainly the vote of everyone will go to Ram Leela. And all of us know the story. If not completely, in some ways or the other, and that is curtsy drama. So drama is a very strong medium. Many of you may be surprised to know that earlier I was of the opinion that Ram Leela is played only in North India. But when I saw it in Chennai, I was surprised. The only difference is that there it is based on Kamba Ramayana. There are various versions of Ramayana in India, you will find. Today, as far as these plays are concerned, what has happened, I will not really be talking about particular play. I will only be talking in generic terms, because I believe if I say something good about a particular play or bad about another play, it may affect the judgment of the judges. So it won't be good that I talk about that. I will only be talking general. Shakespeare is very close to my heart, not because I am very fond of it, but because I happened to study it in my student life. My first exposure was, I had Julius Caesar part of my syllabus in 10th class, 1977. And that was in actual Shakespearean English, which is also called the Elizabethan English, or which is also called the beginning of the modern English, the early modern English. So I read Julius Caesar. I still remember few of the quotes. I think before teachers I have talked about a cobbler's quote, which every time I am reminded of it. When some character, I don't remember the name of the character now, it's too long, 1977 and 2023. So perhaps a soldier asked the cobbler, what trade art thou? Maybe bit of it wrong, but the sense is same. What trade art thou? So he says, I am the mender of souls. Now here is the pun. Shakespeare is famous for pun, double meaning. मतलब मैं जूते ठीक करता हूँ, जूते का सोल ठीक करता हूँ, लेकिन मैं दिमाग भी ठीक करता हूँ. Mender of souls, S-O-U-L and S-O-L. So it has double. So that is a characteristic of Shakespearean play. Shakespearean plays, actually they have certain, actually I find that there is an overlay of style. In all plays, you will find similarities. Take example of two plays here, King Lear and Macbeth. In both, what do you find? You find a tragic hero. King Lear is the tragic hero, and here Duncan is the tragic hero who is killed. They both are killed. Then you find dichotomy of good and evil. Supernatural. You find witches here. Supernatural element is always there in Shakespearean play, whether it is Julius Caesar or it is King Lear or it is Macbeth, in majority of them. Even Antony and Cleopatra or Othello, you can talk about. You find these elements present in Shakespearean plays. So therefore, it actually, what it does, it arises kind of nostalgia, because I've read these plays. In 12th I read The Merchant of Venice. In BA first year I read Midsummer Night's Dream. And in the BA second year I read Macbeth. So I know a lot about Macbeth. Of course not King Lear. King Lear I never read, but I could make out that it was basically division of the empire of King Lear into three sisters. Commonality, again, as far as Shakespeare is concerned, desire is there, guilt is there. You can see the guilt or paranoia is there. You can see guilt playing a big role as far as Macbeth and Lady Macbeth both are concerned. Macbeth starts hallucinating and he sees the ghost of the Banquo. Who was that character? Banquo. Yeah, I think Banquo was his friend. A jungle himself. See, he starts seeing the ghost. He is basically hallucinating. Guilt is taking over. Fear is taking over. And later on, even Lady Macbeth is affected by the same guilt when she says, "All the saints of Arabia cannot sweeten my little hand." Very famous quote. I remembered it, but I was reminded when that girl said, maybe at the end when she came for her introduction, she could have used that quote. Right? So, play, when it comes to drama, few things are very important. Number one, stage. Stage, set up on the stage. Whether have you been able to create the right kind of stage for that particular play. Then is use of stage. One shortcoming which I noticed, the shortcoming is not to actually just tell you your shortcomings, it is just so that in future we can improve upon it. When you use the stage, the whole stage should be used. The stage should not be left vacant. Any part of the stage, otherwise it looks quite wonky. We are using only 1/3 or 1/4 or half, the other half is not being used. So it must be, because that doesn't look nice to the audience. Voice. In majority of the cases, our kids did a very good job. Use of light and sound. In some cases it was good, in others it was not, especially the focus light. Focus light, maybe because we require a professional to do that job. Focus light is very important for improving the effect in the drama. But here, anyways, being the school, it may not have been. But maybe next time I was talking to Sir that we can call somebody who has knowledge of use of light and sound. So these are few of the very important aspects. Generally, the kids did well. Initially, the first play, I'm sorry for the actors and the director that because of some technical glitches, your impact was reduced a bit, but I'll request the judges to take that part in account while giving marks. Right? And I'm very sure that we will produce an exceptionally good show when we go in for the annual day function. Believe me, all scripts were good. 2 are already proven. You don't have to think about those scripts. Though, putting up a show on Shakespearean play, that to a tragedy, is not an easy task, and teachers did a good job. I think even the directors can also come on these stage, so that we also know who were the teachers who really did the job. In the end of every play, when you are introducing the characters, that time even directors should come on the stage. That's all. Thank you. Good show. Keep it up. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Honorable Director Major General J.S. Kumar to share his views regarding this competition.
काजी जब तक कमारेगा तो इधर हूँ
थोड़ा दोनों पिना थोड़ा पेरेंट्स
तब कमारेगा तो ठीक
Good morning to you all.
Good morning, sir.
A lot has been said by the principal here about the play. Well, I'll cut it short in few words. I never expected this kind of performance from my students here. They have done exceptionally well. Some of the boarders, I was surprised to see them when they were speaking in English language. Well done. Efforts have been put in by the students as well as the staff. I congratulate all the staff members who are behind the scene and the students who have come on the stage for giving this wonderful performance here. And I'm sure when we put up this show and during the annual day, it will again be much better than this because we will be more experienced. And of course the state management also has been brought back and we try our best to have better stage management. If you go through the theme, then whether it is past 100 years, 200 years back or today, the nature of human being is same. We all have desires, and different people have different ways of fulfilling their desires. I'll say yes, we must try to fulfill our desires, but not in an inhuman way, not by damaging others. This is the lesson that you all need to learn from these plays that have been displayed on the stage. Desires को खत्म नहीं किया जा सकता, लेकिन desires को fulfill करने का तरीका, सही तरीका अपनाना, that's the way of life. And I'm sure my students sitting over here will carry this lesson for their life. I'm not trying to curb your desires, but try to give your best to fulfill your desires. Again, before I leave this stage, I congratulate all the staff members and the students who came on the stage and given their performance. God bless you all.
Yes, I request the participants of all the teams one by one to come on the stage for a group photograph along with the teachers in charge. The first house costume, Vivek sir. The results will be declared later. We will not be declaring the results today. Hurry up children, hurry up. The first house first, the others can be ready here. First team. The other teams may assemble on the right side of the stage so that you can come on the stage as soon as the first photograph has been clicked.
एक जगह स्टेज कर रहा है।
मैडम गल्ला करती यार
जब स्टेज पे अभी जैसे किधर दुकान मैं खड़ा रहूँगा दूर होना थोड़ा क्लियर इस लैंड पे हम तीनों तीन लाख स्पीकर है सर ने दिखाया यार एक बार मैं बड़ा मान रहा देखा हाय करो सर गाइस स्टॉप दैट से हाय सर
हेलो
माइक कितने माइक जोड़ माइक और माइक से लैंड कर व्यूज
Ada ini ada.
चल नहीं चलेगा चल उधर से लेते हैं ये चक छोड़े
Yes, students, you will be proceeding to the classes along with your class teachers, and then from the classes you will be left for the break. Okay, first you all will be going to your classes. After that you will be having a break. Okay, so इधर से शुरू कर दो ना इधर से
तब बांध में क्या बनता है
boys from that side, go to your classes first. There will be attendance in the class and then you will be left. बिंदु मैम 8 नंबर की कीज दे दो
खोल माइक खोल जल्दी से खोल इनो अंदर जा रहे हैं मैं खोल सर एक खोल तो देते हैं खोल चेक करके खोल फटाफट इधर खोलना शुरू कर ये जल्दी खोलेगा इस साइड से करते हैं कितना कैमरामैन पाएगा
सनी सर
बोल तो चल आओ 1 मिनट सर इधर कहीं घुमाएंगे आ जाओ ना आ जाओ
क्या कर रहे हैं आप? चलिए यहीं से कुछ बुलवाना है आपने ब्रो।
छुट्टी होगी सर।
नहीं चलो पियो पियो अभी अपना लेके आइए।
क्लोज द ड्रामा।
पर्स किसका है?
विनीत सर पर्स ले जाओ अपना।
रुक जा
आया मैं मना किया तेन
Which here and mango here? We are manipulators. And we are the murderers. We manipulated her.
गाइस ये है हमारे परफॉर्मर प्ले वाले करते हैं बात ये बिच
बिच चुड़ा है
Hi, we are witches. We are witches. And we are the murderers. We are the murderers.
क्लोज करें
प्रिंस रह गया
प्लीज चलो चलो चलो
हे प्रिंस मैकबेथ गॉड सेव द किंग It will be done. It will be done. Yes, my lord. Where are we now?
बहुत संसार में मिला थोड़ा
नहीं हम किसी का नहीं
रुक रुक ओहो
कपड़े उठे ही है ना सर बाथरूम से ले आए हैं ठीक है इनको भेज दे 10 मिनट्स के लिए ऑल द बोर्डर्स यू गॉट सर 10 मिनट्स
ब्रेक ब्रेक
गॉट ओनली 10 मिनट जल्दी जल्दी तुम्हारी ब्रेक खराब होगी कम बैक विद द ड्रेसेस जो आप लोगों को दिया हुआ
मैम
वापस लेके आइएगा प्लीज
मैं दो शब्द प्ले के बारे में
हम नहीं बोल रहे सर प्लीज
बोलो मैम
ऑलरेडी बहुत ज्यादा थक चुके हैं
दो शब्द मैम
सर प्लीज सर लाइव नहीं करो आप
लाइव है
सर नहीं सर
चला लाइव तभी तो
नहीं सर फिर नहीं करनी बच्चों का शो था बच्चों को ही करना
ये किसका है मैडम ये किसका है
ये आई थिंक बिंदु मैम का लग रहा है चलिए बेटा जल्दी प्लीज
मैं करता हूँ क्लोज तो इधर आ जाओ और दो जने आ जाओ मैं खाता हूँ मैं क्लोज करता हूँ इधर आ जाना दो प्ले वाले
वो पहन लेना सर पे कैप पहन ले आ जाओ
तो गाइस डायलॉग बोल देना जितने भी लाइव के साथ जुड़े थे थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग और ये था प्ले कैसा लगा आपको कमेंट करके जरूर बताएं चैनल को लाइक करें शेयर करें सब्सक्राइब जय हिंद
लाइक फॉलो शेयर कमेंट आल्सो जय प्यार
चल कर
चलो